Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jen, and this is A Better Life with Jen. Today, I am headed out for a fun work trip, and I'm going to take you along with me for the weekend. Now, this is a conference that I've gone to. This is going to be my 5th year. It's a conference called Brave Enough, and it's a women's professional development conference, and it's amazing. It's held at the most beautiful resort in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I'm headed out here in just a minute to the airport, catch a quick, it's like a 2-hour flight to Phoenix, and then, head to the resort. It's super, super fun. There's women that I see every year that I only see once a year. So it's great to reconnect with them, get some professional development, some professional coaching, and just really have a great time. So I will take you along, show you all parts of it, and we are going to have the best weekend. Well, I have made it to this most amazing resort, got all checked in. I'll give you a tour of the room in just a minute and then get some footage of the grounds because it's absolutely beautiful. The trip was a little long. I live a couple of hours from the airport, so there's the drive and then you have to add extra time and all of that, but finally made it here. Luckily, I gave myself plenty of time to get to the airport because traffic at the airport was kind of a nightmare to find parking. And then the security line is usually like non-existent at this airport, and it took a little bit longer, but I made it through. Flight was super easy. It's like an hour-and-a-half flight. Very easy, very nice. Talked to somebody that was sitting next to me. It's kind of funny because turns out he actually lives about 2 miles from where I live, even though we were like 2 hours from our house to the airport. So that was kind of fun. So, but made it here, already met up with a couple friends that I know from previous years, and then met a friend who's new, but is now a friend. So like I said, got checked in, gonna get all unpacked, but I will go ahead and give you a tour of this amazing room and the resort. So here is a little tour of the room. I have a king room. Since it's just me, I just need one bed. But you come in and there is a bathroom over here. Nice bathroom, single sink, but like I said, it's just me. Nice tub and shower. Interestingly, I've stayed at this resort. This is my 4th year at this resort for this conference, and the rooms are all extremely similar. I've had different rooms every time in different, they're almost little like casitas with like 5 or 6 rooms in a little building, so really, really cool, but they're all very similar. So here is just the bedroom, just the one king size bed. Nice window that actually has a little deck. I know last year I had the same sort of setup and I went out and sat outside and read. It was really, really nice. So I'll probably do that this year. Just kind of looks out onto a little deserty kind of landscape, but really nice. Just a nice, comfortable room. TV, and then in this case right here, there is a little refrigerator and then a little Keurig coffee pot as well. So that's always nice in the morning to have something, and then nice to keep snacks and drinks in that. So like I said, gonna go ahead and get unpacked, and I'll try to get some footage of the resort tonight, but if not, I've got several days, so I'll get some footage for you. So the way the resort is set up is there's a couple buildings that are like 2 stories with rooms, and then there's several of these single-story buildings that have rooms in them. So I am in one of the single-story buildings. I'm actually at the end, so it's really nice, but it's really nice and quiet. And then you can see the beautiful views of Camelback Mountain up there, which is great. I hiked that a couple years ago. It's a lot of fun. So there's several of these little buildings. I think there's 19 buildings total here, and 3 of them are 2 stories and the rest are all the single story ones. So really, really nice. So they have an area here which is set up for, they say it's for bocce ball, although there's no actual like lines on the court, but there are bocce balls over there. It also looks like there is some cornhole boards up. So just a nice fun area to kind of come around and do some activities if you wanted. They have several pools at the resort. The first one is an adults only pool. There's cabanas that you can rent. the other pool is for all ages, so families will kind of be here. Then there's a really nice patio with some cornhole. They have a ton of beautiful fountains all around, so it just adds a really nice atmosphere to the place. And then, of course, one of my favorite places of any hotel is the gym. They have a really nice fitness center. Lots of cardio equipment. They have treadmills, ellipticals, they have a rower, they have a couple Peloton bikes, and then a really nice array of dumbbells, as well as a lot of strength machines. So really nice place. You can get a really good workout here. And then one of the best things of the fitness center is the view. So it's on the second level, and when you walk outside, you see this amazing view of Camelback Mountain. Well, good morning. It's beautiful this morning. The sun is out. I had an amazing workout in the gym. Really, really nice. I went and got myself an iced coffee from the little cafe. And then this morning I have a small group meeting. It's actually a small group coaching session as part of this, professional development conference. So there's about 9 of us doing that. And then the rest of the conference actually starts today. So I'll have registration, and then there's a welcome reception, and I'll show you that. And then all of the regular sessions start tomorrow. But I'm really looking forward to today. This small group coaching session is going to be phenomenal. I did this same one last year, and really, really great. Lots of fun. I know all of the people that are going to be in it. We've been here for several years, so it's going to be a great experience. We dive into some deep, kind of professional coaching stuff, which is really, really good. And then, like I said, the welcome reception tonight is lots of fun. So today is going to be a great day. All right, so I just went down to registration. I got all registered for the event, and I am going to go through all of the great swag that we got with you. So starting with this morning with the small group coaching that I said I was doing, there were about 10 of us, I think. It was amazing. It was really, really good. We got into some really good topics, but I got a nice little tote bag. And then there is a little notebook inside that says nothing to prove. So that was really cool. So that was nice. And then for the main conference, we got looks like some cool stuff. I got another little tote bag because you can never have enough tote bags. Let's see what's in here. I have not looked in here yet, so this is going to be a surprise for me as well. So they have several sponsors every year who have like a little, their booth selling their stuff. So they usually have stuff in the swag bag. This looks and feels like a baseball cap. So we will open it up and see what it says. So this one says, comfy as a boss. So I really like this one. That's very cool. We've had some various hats in the past years that have said some really great stuff. So that's fun. And then I'll see what else is in here. There is an ad for another person doing some leadership coaching and a pen. That's usually the kind of stuff that's in here. There is another ad for another person doing coaching and this really nice pen. I have one of these from last year. Really, really like it. So I'll be keeping the pen. In here, this looks like a stress ball. Ooh. That's adorable. It's a little pumpkin stress ball. And when you squeeze it, a ghost pops out. Oh, that's so much fun. And that was an ad from another person who does some coaching and stuff. So super cute. That was fun. What else? This is, a luxury bath bomb in the scent Ocean. So that's super cool. Definitely will use that. Some skincare. This is it's called Purely Simple Face Cream. So the perfect gentle moisturizer for every face. So that'll be nice. You can always use a good moisturizer. A couple more things in here we'll pull out. There is it's called Lip Doctor. It's the same brand as this moisturizer, so I'm assuming it's like a lip balm sort of thing. Another ad for somebody doing some coaching, and another nice pen. We have a bookmark. I like this. This is an ad for somebody else, but the bookmark says, "There is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky, and you ask, what if I fail? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?" And that is a quote from Erin Hansen. So that's a really nice one. And then there is this cute bracelet that says Brave Enough. So this one is pink. And then I actually got another one that says, it's in purple, and it says Sisterhood. So those are super fun. I love those, but some really fun stuff. And then I got a cute shirt. So the financial advisor that I use, I actually met at this conference a few years ago, and she only works with women. It's super cool. And so she made all of her clients that are going to be here shirts that say feminist, but the S is a $. So that's super cool. And then the last cool thing is, as part of this group, I'm a member of like a little subgroup, sort of small group, and we got these really cool bags. So this bag is huge, and it's like made of neoprene, so it can get wet. It feels like a wetsuit, like, so you know it can get wet. It could probably just be hosed off. It's super soft and it folds up. It's got a little pocket inside. So that is cool. That might have to be my new work bag. It just feels so squishy because it's like, it really feels like a wetsuit. So that's super fun. So got some really cool swag this year. Some fun stuff. I think my favorite is the pumpkin stress ball with the ghost. So I'm going to get ready for the welcome reception, and I'll take you along and show you that. There's a welcome reception with a little sort of, food thing, and then a silent auction. So I'll take you along for all of that, and we'll have some fun. The welcome reception has a really nice array of food. They have always some beautiful charcuterie boards, some vegetable trays. And then they have hot food, which is usually flatbreads. And then the silent auction items are always really fun. So I am headed off to the official start of the conference. The agenda today looks fire, so going to be some great speakers. Really excited for that. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's going to be a little bit cooler, so really enjoyable, and looking forward to an amazing day with some incredible speakers, learning a lot, getting to take away a lot from this. Well, day one of the conference is over, and it was incredible. Today's theme was really all about empowering you, how you can find joy in your work, and sometimes you need to, let go of things or say no to things that you may be doing that are no longer serving you, so that you can make time for the things in your job and in your life that really do bring you the joy. And finding that, we had a speaker talking about how important connections are with people. So, and then really just sort of how to sort of burnout proof your work and your life. So really, really good. The craziest thing here in the Phoenix area is the weather. So yesterday it was beautiful, warm, sunny. It was like 103 degrees. I was loving it. It was gorgeous. Everybody was by the pool. Today it's cooler. It's kind of overcast. And during one of the lectures, all these phones start going off with the emergency alert thing. And somebody was like, is it an Amber Alert? Is it whatever? So we all look at our phones, and it's an alert for like flash flood warnings. Like, don't, go out, don't drive, don't leave the area unless you have to, like all this crazy stuff. And during a break, I walk outside and it's literally like pouring. And I mean pouring. And there is water standing everywhere. So that was a little odd, and it's way cooler. It's like not even 80 degrees. So I'm kind of like wishing I would have packed differently and brought a sweatshirt, but who would think in Arizona in September you would need a sweatshirt? However, it is, I guess, monsoon season, and so these flash floods happen. So that was a little bit crazy. So obviously nobody is hanging out by the pool today. But after the lectures, I have some relatives that actually live in the area. So I went and had lunch with one of them, and that was fun. It was really great. I was a little nervous about driving. She has a very cute little sports car. And there were some areas where there was a lot of water on the road, but it was all fine. We made it back just fine. So that was really nice. And then the rest of the afternoon and evening, I'm just going to kind of, sort of process all the stuff that we went through this morning. I took lots of notes, so go through all of those, make some more notes, just kind of process all of that, and then get ready for tomorrow, which will be another super packed day. And then tomorrow night, we have the dinner and gala, which we always affectionately refer to as Mom Prom. So we all get dressed up, and it's so much fun having that. So I'll definitely get some pictures of that and show you. But I'll let you know about tomorrow's speakers. It's going to be another incredible day. And this conference is just one of those things that just fills your cup. And really, I come back just so much better for it. So that was today. Really great. I'm hoping that the weather warms up a little bit for tomorrow because I am not really loving this. I like the sun and I like the warmth, and it's kind of gray and not very warm. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. Hopefully it'll be a little bit nicer. So I am headed off to day number 2. It's actually, I guess, day number 3 of the conference, but day number 2 of speakers. The weather looks promising. There's a lot of blue sky. There's a little bit of gray, but I think it's going to be clear. The water has subsided, all the torrential downpours that we had yesterday, but really looking forward to some great speakers today. And then tonight is the dinner and gala, which we affectionately refer to as Mom Prom, where everybody gets dressed up, has dinner, dances, has a great time, super fun. So it's going to be a really good day. I'm really looking forward to the speakers today, and just soaking it all in. So once again, the speakers today were amazing. The content was great. We had speakers on letting go of perfectionism, speakers on asking for what you deserve. It was just really, really good. And then just had some great time with some friends this afternoon. It is about time to start to get ready for the dinner and gala, or Mom Prom as we call it, which is a super fun time. Just, kind of just chill, hang out with a lot of friends and have a lot of fun. I'm super sad the conference wraps up tomorrow. There's another half day of talks, and then I'll be heading home. It's short but sweet, great trip, and I have already booked my ticket for next year. So this is the fit for tonight, and of course, as timing would have it, it has just started hardcore pouring. I can hear the rain. So this will be a fun little mad dash to the gala tonight.
Something special for the women, that they can get dressed up, they can let their hair down, or do an undo, either one. And they can just not be doctors for a night, right? They can dance, they can let loose, they can have fun, they can feel beautiful because all of you are beautiful. And now we are literally at our 9th gala. It's unbelievable to me. And I'm so honored that you're all here, and the purpose of tonight is just to connect and have fun. There's no other purpose than to connect and have fun.
So I am heading over to the final day of the conference. More amazing speakers on tap today. We have a speaker on, another one on burnout, one on imposter syndrome. So some really, really good stuff today. And I am so sad that this conference is over. Every year, this conference fills my cup so much. I just come away just with all this love for all these women that I see here every year. And it's absolutely amazing. I have already purchased my ticket for next next year, booked my hotel for next year, so I will definitely be back. The weather today looks gorgeous. We have nice blue skies. Last night we had a complete monsoon, thunder, lightning, downpour. It was crazy, but it only lasted a few minutes. So really, really excited for today, but also sad that it's over. You know, this conference always goes by so fast. I just wish it could be longer. It's such a nice kind of reprieve from all the stresses of everyday real adulting life. So, you know, I'll have to get back to that. But like I said, it's been truly amazing every year. It's absolutely incredible. And this year was once again amazing. So I will fly home today. I'll be home in time for dinner, so it'll be a nice, you know, nice travel day. But it's been incredible. So I am in the Phoenix airport, ready to board in a little bit. Security here was such a breeze. Literally, it took 4 minutes from the time I got dropped off by my Uber driver at the airport till I made it through security. So have plenty of time. I had a little over an hour before my plane actually boards, so I can just sit, sort of reflect on everything that I learned this weekend, you know, just kind of make some notes on that before I get ready to head home. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this, you know, little trip with me. It's an incredible conference I go to every year, brave enough. It's a really, really amazing thing. So I will definitely be back next year. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone watching. And I will see you next week with another video.